Come to your mat, and we're gonna lie down on your back and butterfly your knees out. You can have Gyan Mudra in your hands to help the mind focus and calm. Just find your breath in this moment. Just drop into breathing and being right here, right now. Just bring all of your awareness and attention to the breath that is flowing through you. You can just close your eyes, close your mouth, and always be breathing through the nose as you're practicing yoga. So just getting connected to the breath to begin today. That is our foundation, our anchor in this practice of movement. And start to activate what we call Ujjayi Pranayama. It's a technique of breathing where we constrict the throat, and it's an ancient practice to breathe this way. So start to try and feel it. It's a tension in your throat. It sounds very much like the ocean. But we're just going to take time breathing right here. You can begin to count your breath and equal it out. Go for at least 5 in and 5 out. As you exhale, relax your body, your upper back, your hips into the floor. Let your spine soften. And on your exhale now, push it all out. Get as empty as you possibly can to then inhale slowly and fill it up. Fill your belly, your ribs, and your heart. Drink it in. And then slowly exhale, push it out. Get as empty as possible. Empty, empty. Empty. And slowly your Ujjayi breath, fill it up from the belly to the ribs and then the heart. Really expand your whole being with your breath. Maybe even hold it at the top for a moment. And then exhale, drop down. Get heavier in the body. So yoga is very much of a spiritual practice. It is physical, it is mental, but we're opening the body and the mind to then access the spirit. So just remember that as we practice today, it's more than physical. Yoga it's activating every cell of our being. So relax just a little bit more into the floor. Just breathing. Now we're gonna come into a full body stretch and reach your arms above head, stretch your legs out, and just relax here for a moment into the earth. And then we're gonna hug your knees into your chest and hold them. Circle them, move them around as you maintain the connection to your breath today. So just circle them. You can switch the direction of the circle as you're ready and just know today in this practice, you can take it however deeply you want to. You can rest whenever you need. You can ramp it up whenever you need. So just tailor this sadhana to your need. And so now we're going to lift your feet up to the sky. And we're also going to then lift your chest up off the mat and reach forward, getting into the core. Now, as you inhale, lower your legs into half boat. So you hover them. And then as you exhale, you pull them up. Inhale, lower the legs, and exhale, pull them up. And just keep going at your own pace. You can go slow, you can go quick, but it's inhale to lower, exhale to pull it up. Activate your core. Breathe with it. Exhale, pull it up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, lower. We're doing 10. Exhale, inhale, lower. Exhale, couple more. And rest it down. Excellent job. Now you can stretch your left leg out onto the mat and circle your right knee here. Just move it around. Switch the direction of the circle and get back to breathing. So we're going to take a twist and hug your right knee in and then drop the knee over to the left side of your body. You'll need to kind of wiggle your shoulders over to the left to align your spine and make it straight. So now just relax into this twist. Your chin can go over to the right. Your right arm is out to the right. And just drop into this. Get back to that counting of the breath. Every exhale, every muscle drops a little deeper. The feet, the legs, the spine. Breath connection is what is most important in our practice. Good, and now we're gonna slowly come back to the center with your knee, with your shoulders. Make sure your hips and your shoulders are straight to each other. So you can now reach your right heel up to the ceiling and either clasp your hands behind your right thigh or go deeper and grab your right big toe. And now circle your leg, move it around, get into your hamstring here. As you're here, stretch your right hip down to the mat, your right heel up to the ceiling. You can switch your direction of your circle. Just keep the breath. Keep the circling. And now we're going to center it and just hold it still and steady. Kind of find your depth in it, pulling it towards you, stretching it out. Take a breath here. Find some ease here. And now plant your left foot into the mat. Your right ankle bone is going to hang to the outer edge of your knee for our reclining half pigeon. Pick your left foot up off the mat. Clasp your hands behind your thigh. As you're here, your low back stretches down and you pull the leg towards you. Upper back is always soft. Breath is flowing. Good, maybe pull it a little closer. And release the hands. Left foot down, right foot down. Stretch it out, full body. And just drop into the mat as you exhale. And now let's hug the knees into the chest. Stretch your right leg out onto the mat and circle left knee. You can switch the direction of the circle. Just keep breathing. Ujjayi pranayama. Throat constriction breath. Very highly oxygenating way to breathe. Now hug your knee in and drop it over to the right. And wiggle your shoulders over to the right. Align your spine. Gaze is over to the left arm out. And we just want to fully relax in this pose, this really nice twist for your spine. Focus on the depth of your breath so you can come back to counting 5 in, 5 out, or maybe even 10 in, 10 out. Each exhale, you relax more in the spine. Just drop. Let yourself be with your breath. Let your breath just nourish you, heal you, open you. Good, and now come back to the center. Wiggle those shoulders back, left knee into the chest. And now left heel up to the ceiling. You can either clasp your hands behind your thigh or grab your big toe. We stretch the left hip down, reach the left heel up, and circle the leg. Breathe with it. Stretch it out. Open it up. Big circles. Switch the direction as you're ready. As big of a circle as you can make, and switch it again. Good, and center it. Hold it still and steady and just find your depth with it now. Breathe. Soften into the pose. Beautiful job. And now plant that right foot into the mat for reclining half pigeon. Left ankle bone hangs. Pick the right foot up and clasp your hands behind your thigh. Or your shin bone if you would like to go deeper. Your hips pull down, you pull the leg, you breathe. The breath will open the body, which will then calm the mind, which will then help us access the spirit, the soul. Good, release your hands and right foot down, left foot down, stretch it out for full body, feet wide and just drop. So we're gonna get into the core more now and start crunching. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, hover the feet and exhale, curl. This is crow pose on your back. Inhale, lengthen the body, try and hover the feet. Exhale, curl it, and just go at your own pace. We're going to try and do at least 10. Exhale, inhale, lengthen, feet hover. Exhale, curl it. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl. Keep your breath through your nose, your ears, and your neck. And maybe a little even smile on your face. Through the core work, it helps. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen. Yes, keep going. Keep breathing. Good. Keep going. Maybe it's more than 10. Maybe it's 15. Good. Keep pushing it. Keep breathing with it. But do rest if you need. We're still going. Good. Now rest it down. And just find some breath. Drop into the mat for a moment. Great work. Activating the center of our being, our core strength. So now we're going to rock and roll on your spine. Exhale, swing back. Inhale, roll up. Flow through the 2. We round the spine into the floor. Exhale, back. Inhale, up. Keep on. Exhale. Now boat pose. We're going to go deeper into the core. Inhale, half boat. And exhale, try and pull yourself up. So if you need to hold boat, feel free. But if you can, half boat. Inhale, exhale, pull yourself up. Keep flowing. Maybe just do a couple. Maybe do them all. Good. Keep going. Inhale, half boat. Exhale, pull yourself up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, half boat. Exhale, pull yourself up. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale for seated. Good job. Slowly sweep your arms open. Inhale and twist to the right as you exhale. For just a nice, juicy spinal twist. We want to sit tall in it. We want to come back to the breath. Wiggle around in it if you need. Adjust into it. Roll the neck around. Always kind of find a little movement. And inhale back to the center. Exhale to your left. Twist it. Every inhale we get taller. Every exhale we feel a little twist in the whole being. Keep your Ujjayi pranayama flowing. Good, and inhale back to center. Sweep it open. Lift the heart. Exhale, twist it tall to the right. We breathe. We soften. We connect. And center, inhale to the left, exhale. Pull the belly button up out of your hips and then feel it twist. Feel the heart twist. Feel your whole shoulders, upper back slide down. And center, inhale. Twist to the right. Exhale. Keep growing the spine. Feeling your breath. Center, inhale, lift it. Exhale, twist it. The breath is our magic, our healing, our peace, our wisdom. Good. Center. Inhale, lift it, and exhale, pull the hands down. Now for spinal flexes. You're going to hold your shins, round your spine, round your neck back, and inhale, pull the heart forward, roll the shoulder blades back. Exhale, tailbone forward, round. And just flow through the two. Wiggle around, roll your neck around. Just do whatever you need. Feel it out. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Get your tailbone really moving. Point the tailbone forward when you round and point the tailbone out when you open. Good. Breathe with it. Inhale, open. Exhale, round it. Inhale, heart open. Exhale, round the heart back. Good. Feel it out. Get in there. And now we're going to circle the spine and our spinal flexes. Heart open in front. Spine rounds in the back. Nice big heart circle. And switch the direction of the circle. You can roll your neck around. Keep your breath, your focus. Good. Switch the direction again. Tailbone still really working, getting in there. And switch it again, your direction. At ease in the shoulders as you move. Good. Switch the direction. And switch the direction. Getting the blood flowing, opening. Good. And now through the center. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale round it. Inhale open it. Good. Exhale, round it, round it, round it. And now sweep it open. Sit super tall. Lift your heart. Breathing in. And hands to the heart center. For just a moment of stillness and gratitude. All right, now we're going to come onto your hands and knees. Tabletop position. We want the fingers wide. You want to wrap your arms. The eyes of the elbows kind of roll in, and we're going to spinal flex it here. Inhale, you open. Exhale, you round. You're pushing the floor away. You can wiggle around, move your hips side to side, roll your neck around, and just move the spine. Inhale to open, tailbone out, belly drops, chin up and shoulders back. Exhale to round, tailbone forward. You hang your neck fully. And just flow, just breathe. Get the blood moving. Body is warming up. Exhale, we round it. And inhale, open it. Good. Keep flowing. And now neutral spine. We're going to step the right foot forward for half monkey. Flex the right foot. Root the right heel. You've got to kind of pull your right hip back and then pull the heart forward. Of course, breathe. You can kind of move around in it a little if you need. Just find what feels good. Breathe into the spaces that need it. Upper back can soften as you're here. Push that heel so hard into the mat. Keep pulling the heart. Good, and now drag the right foot back. And left foot forward for half monkey. Heel roots. Got to pull the left hip back a lot. Then pull your heart forward. Breathe. If you need to move around in it, feel free. As hard as you can press that left heel into the earth. And always have a micro bend in your left knee, at least a little one, but if you need, you can bend it a lot. Breath flows. Body opens, mind opens, soul opens. All connected, those three things. Good job. Deep breath in. And drag your foot through the center of your hands for tabletop and into child's pose we go. Knees a little wider than your hips, big toes connected behind you, and rest your forehead down to the mat. Kind of crawl your fingertips out in front of you. So just reconnect to your breath, to the power of this practice. Let your heart drop to the earth. Maybe even your heart will rest onto the mat. Just really release here for some stillness. You can return to the counting of your breathing. Get that foundation with your breath, because we're gonna move here in a moment. Drop. And now slowly round your spine, pull yourself back onto your heels, knees together, forehead back down to the earth, and hands will reach back for embryo pose. Spine relax. Stillness with the breath. And slowly now round your spine back, seated. Hands sweep open, lift the heart, and exhale, hands to forehead and to the heart. Let's now place the hands forward and come into downward facing dog. Stretch it up and back. Get your breath, hang your head, move it around. Deep breathing. And slowly now shift forward, high plank pose. Shoulders over the wrists, the belly is squeezing in. And now shift forward to the very tips of your toes and lower down, chaturanga. Squeeze the elbows into the body and then push right back up, plank pose into downward facing dog. Breathe. Stretch that booty up, back, and out, and then walk your hands back to your feet now for a forward fold. Grab your elbows, bend your knees, and hang. You can sway your spine a little. And slowly, flat spine, sweep your arms open and stand it up. Inhale, lift your heart, stretch upwards. And hands to heart center. For a moment. And let's come forward to the front of the mat, and we are going to move. We are going to flow, rest as you need. Inhale, sweep it open, lift the heart. And exhale, dive the heart forward. Half lift as we inhale. And exhale, place the hands into the mat, step back lightly into downward facing dog. Breathing. High plank as we inhale and into tabletop. We're gonna lower the heart right down to the mat and then the pelvis down for cobra. We're on the belly. Inhale, pull your heart open, roll your shoulders back, and exhale, press right back to your knees into downward facing dog. Deep breaths. So you can always take that variation if you need. And inhale now, step or hop your feet forward to the front of the mat. Take a half lift as you inhale and exhale, fold. Inhale, stand it up, reach up to the ceiling. And exhale, fold forward, hang the neck. Half lift as you inhale, place the hands into the mat. And we're going to step lightly back, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale for a vinyasa. You can always modify if you need. Chaturanga as you exhale into upward facing dog. Roll the shoulders back, lift your heart up, and exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Breathe with it. Inhale, look forward and step or lightly hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, fold, hang the head. Inhale, stand up with that flat spine, and exhale, dive the heart forward, folding. Half lift as we inhale, and we're going to place the hands right into the mat and step it back, down dog. Inhale for your high plank. Exhale for your vinyasa. Chaturanga into upward facing dog. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the heart up. Exhale, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Use your breath to work through it and step or hop forward to the front of the mat. Half lift as you inhale and fold as you exhale. Stand it up, inhale, sweep it open, and exhale, dive the heart forward. Half lift, inhale, place the hands into the mat and hop right back, chaturanga immediately. Inhale, upward facing dog. Roll those shoulders back, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward and step or hop it to the front of the mat. Half lift as you inhale and fold, exhale. Stand it up, sweep it open, gather the pranayama, the energy, and exhale. Hands to the heart. Beautiful job. Get your breath back. Sweep it open, inhale. Dive the heart forward, exhale. Half lift, inhale. Place the hands into the mat and step back, downward facing dog. Get your breath solid. Slowly, right leg up to the ceiling for three-legged dog. Square your right hip, you're pushing everything back. And so here you can either hop, switch your right foot forward, or step your right foot forward into standing splits. So right foot in between your hands, and now left foot up to the ceiling. You're gonna fold over your right leg as you then reach that left leg up, up, up. Hang your head and relax your neck, breathing. Excellent job. And now lower that left foot back. You can either lower the back knee down or come up for the full variation of crescent moon pose. Kind of tuck your tailbone under, lift your heart a lot. Ujjayi pranayama to carry you, to anchor you through it all. Lift the heart. Inhale. And now left hand down to the mat, right arm up, and then behind your back as you exhale for a nice twist. Keep pushing through the back knee. Spiral your heart open, your chest open to the ceiling. And inhale, right arm up. Exhale, right hand down. And now step it back for your vinyasa. Chaturanga into upward facing dog. Roll the shoulders back. Exhale, lift the hips, down dog. Breathe, modify when you need. Left leg up to the ceiling for three-legged dog. Square that left hip, keep breathing. Aware of your shoulders wrapping. And so now you can either hop, switch, or step your left foot forward to the front of the mat. Take a breath. And left foot forward in between the hands for standing splits. Square the right hip and fold over that left leg. Keep breathing. Try and find some ease in neck and shoulders. Right leg, really reach it up to the ceiling. Big breath in. And now lower that right leg back into crescent. Just make sure you're not on a balance beam with your feet. Have space between them. It will give you some better balance. As you're here, tailbone scoop it under a lot. Get the belly engaged and the heart up and just breathe through it. Ease in shoulders. Big breath, and now right hand down, left arm up, and behind the back as you exhale. Roll those shoulders back, lift the heart to the ceiling, super reach through the back leg and breathe. Good job. Left arm up, inhale, frame the foot, exhale, and step that left foot back for your vinyasa, your variation. You can always just down dog it too if this gets to be too much. So downward facing dog, excellent job, breathe. And now look forward to the front of the mat, step or hop into half lift as you inhale and fold, exhale. Stand up, inhale, hands to the heart center. Good job. So now we're going to use the long ways of the mat. Step the feet wide for 5-pointed star. Outer edge of the foot straight. Ground into that outer edge of the foot and sweep it open, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Grab your big toes, kind of sway the hips, sway the spine side to side. Booty really reaches up to the ceiling. Breathe. And so now you can pull your head over to your right hand and your right wrist. And then pull your head over to your left hand and left wrist. And then pull it to the center. Find your depth. Good. Neck relax. And now slowly flat spine, sweep it open and come into goddess pose. Toes point out, toes lifted, and use those hands to push the knees open. Inhale, sweep it open. Exhale, hands lower through the heart. Inhale again, sweep it open. Exhale, lower the palms until they separate. Inhale, sweep it open. Sink a little deeper. Exhale, lower. Good job breathing. Gyan Mudra. Good. And come up. Point the toes in. Inhale. And now just kind of slide your feet in all the way. Take a moment. And face forward to the front of the mat. You guys are doing so good. Inhale, sweep it open. Exhale, dive your heart forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, place your hands into the mat. Step or hop for your vinyasa. Chaturanga, upward facing dog as you inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. And inhale, look forward in between your hands. You can step or hop forward and come seated onto the bottom. You made it for hip openers. So butterfly your knees out, soles of the feet together. If you need more intensity, feet closer. If you need a little more chillness, feet a little farther away from you. So drop into stillness now. Just observe your heart, your breath. Slow it all down. Come back to your counting, your 5 in, your 5 out. And just get heavy right here in your body. Really relax into this. Your spine relaxes, your upper back. And so just remembering that we are here to open the whole being. We are here to open physically, mentally, and in the heart, in the soul. So as you're here, just let shit go. Let the old go. Just let go of what it is today that needs to be released. You can use your breath to help you always along your path, your spiritual path. Your breath will always guide you. And we're just letting the old go to make space for just the new and for the beauty of what is life, being alive. Use your breath. Let it go. Feel it totally. And now come up in your spine. Lift your heart. Support your knees with your hands and pull the knees in together to touch. Give yourself a hug just as best as you can. Hang your head. Relax your shoulders. And now come up, stretch your legs out. We want about 2 fists width between your feet. Sweep it open, sit tall, and exhale, fold forward. Just go where you can go. What is important in this is that you flex your feet and you feel length in your spine. If you can, fold forward and rest your head on your forearms, do so, but I know that's not always the case for everyone. Just go where you can go. Feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings, and of course, breathe. Feet so flexed. You can also sit up tall in this if the folding forward is too much. Shoulders at ease, upper back at ease. And you kind of root your hips into the mat. You press them into the mat to then kind of pull your heart and your belly button forward a little bit more. Soften your being, your upper back, your mind, your heart. Just breathing, opening. So powerful. And slowly come up with that flat spine. Sweep it open. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, seated easy pose. Have Gyan Mudra on your knees for just a minute of meditation, which is observation of breath. And hands to the heart center. Let's come onto your knees and get your heart open fully. So 2 fists width between your knees. We're going to take camel pose, a back bend. We want to tuck the tailbone under, engage your core, relax your butt. So first step is you can either sweep the arms open and reach up. You could have then the hands maybe on the low back, squeezing the elbows, rolling the shoulders back. And last step, if you feel like you're open enough, grab your heels. So the main thing is wherever you are, tailbone tuck, core engage, bottom soft, heart open, breath into heart. Push the heart to the ceiling. Good, and slowly come up. Push your hips back to your heels, forehead down to the mat for embryo. Hands reach back. Rest your spine. Just be still here. Really let the spine just collapse. Let it melt. Let it release. Deepen that connection with the breath here. And round your spine back now. Pull yourself back, hands to heart. Just breathe some gratitude. And let's take one last downward facing dog. Stretch it out and shift forward plank into chaturanga and upward facing dog as you inhale. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful job. Step those feet forward or hop them. Come seated onto the mat. Stretch your legs out in front of you. You're going to hug your right knee in and then place that right foot to the outer edge of your left thigh. For a twist, right fingertips behind you, left elbow to the outer edge of your right knee. We do want to flex your left foot. Sit taller with each inhale. Feel a nice juicy twist as you exhale. Deep Ujjayi breathing. Even turn your chin a little to the right. Good. And slowly we'll come back to center. Stretch that right leg out, left knee in and to the outer edge of your thigh. Take your right elbow to the outer edge of your left knee and left fingertips behind you. As you inhale, lift your belly button up out of your hips. As you exhale, feel that belly button and heart turn to the left. Shoulders, gotta drop them down. Try and relax them through it all. Deepest breath for the most benefit of this practice, this ancient, sacred practice of body, mind, and soul. Good, and center it. Place your foot and stretch it out and come seated for easy pose. Sweep it open, inhale, and twist to the right. Exhale. And slowly center, inhale, lift it all. Exhale, twist it. Get your full breath out here. And center, full breath in, full to overflowing, and twist it as you exhale. Center, inhale. Fullest breath. Twist it, exhale. Get every drop of your breath out. Center, inhale. Twist it, exhale. Center, lift the belly button, lift the chin, and twist it one last time. Full exhale. Center, big breath, big lift for Lotus Mudra in the palms. It's the base of the hand is together, the pinkies and the thumbs, and then the other 3 fingers really open. Receive here the benefits of this practice, the power, the beauty, your breath. Pull that lotus now to your heart. Open body, open mind, open soul. And close the palms together. Bow your head and just gratitude of it all. And we're going to lie down now on the back and just begin to start resting. We're going to do a breathing technique where you cover your right nostril. You're going to breathe in through your left nostril for 4. And then you're going to hold both of your nostrils for 2. And then you're going to exhale out your right nostril for 4. And then hold the 2 for 2. Inhale through left nostril for 4. Hold the nostrils for 2. Out the right nostril for 4. Hold for 2. Inhale, maybe deeper through the left. Hold and out through the right. Really push every drop out and hold them both. Inhale through the left nostril as deep as you possibly can. Really fill it up and hold both nostrils. And out the right nostril, get it every drop out, as much as possible out. And then hold the 2. Through the left nostril, big, slow Ujjayi pranayama breath, as much as you can drink it in, and hold the 2 nostrils. And out your right nostril, push every drop out. See how empty you can become. Hold the 2. And inhale slow, Ujjayi. Through your left nostril, we inhale. Hold it. And out the right nostril. Good. Now one more time. Hold it. And inhale. Biggest breath through left nostril. Biggest breath. And then hold the 2. And lion's breath. Exhale out the mouth. Stick your tongue out. Every drop out. And slow through the nose, mouth closed. Corpse pose now. So this is where you rest. You can release your breath, your counting, your control, and embody that stillness of a corpse, that silence, that let go. Shavasana. Begin to deepen your breath. And wiggle your fingers and toes. And bring your hands to your heart center for a moment. Into your forehead for a moment. And into a full body stretch. And roll over to your right side, fetal position. Just relax. Slowly press yourself up into a seat. Easy pose. Hands at the heart center. Just breathing gratitude for this life, this breath. All that is. And we're going to Om together to close this practice. So exhale fully. Inhale slowly. And hands to the forehead, just remembering that we are blessed to breathe. And bow forward. Namaste. Hope you all have a beautiful day.